What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City transfer update. We're rolling out daily Manchester City transfer updates for everybody to enjoy every single day throughout the summer transfer window. So if you want to stay in the loop first and fast with the latest Manchester City transfer news every day, then do subscribe, press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. I am aiming for 19k subscribers. We're now less than 900 subs away, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also you can find my social media links. They're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business enquiries, leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this video, and also don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments below. So without further ado, let's crack on with this video and let's start off first with the outs. Now, Alexander Robertson, he's a youngster for Manchester City. He has left Manchester City and he has signed for Ross County on the season-long loan. Want to wish Alexander the best of luck on his move, and I hope he goes and smashes it north of the border in Scotland. And the same does apply as well to Kluiverth Aguilar as well, who has left Manchester City on loan. He has gone and signed for Lommel SK in Belgium, who are of course part of the City Football Group, the CFG. So the best of luck to Kluiverth on his move to Belgium for the season, and just like with Alexander, I hope he goes and smashes his loan move and he has a brilliant time with some fantastic experiences. Now, moving on to our final update of the outs, comes in the form of an update on Benjamin Mendy, and this is really interesting. Now, Inter Milan, they've declared their interest in signing Benjamin Mendy. Manchester City are open to selling Benjamin Mendy this summer, but only if the price is right. Ashley Young, he has left Inter Milan on a free. He's come back to the Premier League, so they are contemplating making a move for left backs, and apparently Mendy is one of some options that Inter Milan are having a look at. That is according to Corriere Dello Sport in Italy. To me, a move to Inter Milan would be a really good move for Benjamin Mendy. Of course, he's been plagued with injuries. I think the league in Serie A is a slower league than the Premier League, so I think that would suit his physicality, of course, and his help to recovery from injuries. The league isn't anywhere near as demanding. There is a little bit of a slower paced league as well, and I do think that would suit his capabilities. Of course, he's a winger that, or a wing back that when in form can put in some tremendous crosses, can cause lots of problems getting down the left hand side. If he can find his pace about him again like he did when he played for AS Monaco, then he'd be a sensational signing. And I feel like a move to Italy with Inter Milan, who are a top club by the way, Serie A champions of course, I think would be a really good move for him. Now, I don't see Inter Milan paying lots of money for him going off his injury record. However, with them being a quality team, I do feel like he would do well with other good players around him, and like I said, with the pace being a little bit slower, I feel like it would be a good move to the right league for him. And look at Lukaku, he's excelled and come on leaps and bounds when moving to the Serie A. The league really suits his style of play, and I feel like it would suit Benjamin Mendy's style of play, particularly if he wants to get forward and attack. Now, if Benjamin Mendy does leave, it does allow Manchester City a spot in their squad where we don't have to sign a homegrown player, and it also frees up a position at left back as well. We have heard word already this summer City will not be signing a left back unless a player leaves. It's the same situation as midfield and centre back as well. These players that have been getting linked, like Ben White, they won't be signing for Manchester City, mainly because City have to sell first, and the chances of Manchester City selling players in key positions with key players leaving, it's just near enough zero. It isn't going to happen. The COVID market isn't going to allow that to happen. The finances aren't there. However, finances would be there for a cheaper deal to be negotiated for Mendy to go to Inter Milan to free up space in the squad for us to potentially bring in a left back. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. To be honest, I wasn't expecting Mendy to leave. I wasn't expecting there to be any interest in him. So the fact that a club is showing serious intentions of perhaps maybe making a move for Benjamin Mendy would be really good for all parties involved, in my opinion. So watch this space. I'll keep my eyes and ears open with developments on that. Now, moving on to the ins, we've got an update on Sergio Ramos. Now, Fabrizio Romano, he's confirmed he is expected to join PSG. Surprise, surprise. It will be for free, of course, with his contract already expired at Real Madrid. Sources have said he'll be signing within the next 24 hours to 48 hours. Not too sure how believable they are. Other sources have suggested the deal could take maybe a week or two to be completed, which is what we're expecting. He will be joining, like I said, PSG on a free contract after his contract at Real Madrid came to an end, and Manchester City, immediately upon the news of Sergio Ramos' contract coming to an end at Real Madrid and it was confirmed that he was leaving, Manchester City's name was chucked out there. It was interesting, it was nothing more, and Man City, I'll tell you right now, will not be making a move for Sergio Ramos this summer. Danny Ings, we have an update on him. He has rejected, according to David Ornstein, a 4-year contract at Southampton. He's turned that down. He wants to leave Southampton. Manchester City have previously been linked with a move for Danny Ings, and so I'm wondering maybe a 2 + 2 may equal 4 or a 2 + 2 may equal 5 here. City have already missed out on Andre Silva. He's set to sign for RB Leipzig from Eintracht Frankfurt, and so if there are any contingencies out there, Danny Ings could be that player. If City are needing to sign homegrown players, which is why we're heavily linked with Harry Kane and Jack Grealish, then signing someone like Danny Ings would make sense, of course, because he is homegrown as well. We know Harry Kane's going to be very expensive. We know Jack Grealish is going to be very expensive. We have already been told about these players that we won't be signing one and the other. If we are to sign any of them players, it will be one or the other. And so Man City, if this, for example, wanted to bring in Jack Grealish, then we may still want to look at a striker, so we'd look at a cheaper alternative, and that's where Danny Ings would come in, a contingency, a backup plan. I'm not saying that Danny Ings is anywhere near the quality of Harry Kane, because personally, in my opinion, he's not. But he certainly could do a job for Manchester City, and if there was to be injuries to players like Gabriel Jesus, like Ferran Torres, like Raheem Sterling, who's starting to find his form as well, then Danny Ings is certainly a good option if he can stay injury-free. Personally, I wouldn't touch Danny Ings unless the deal was a cheap one, a right one for Manchester City, where we needed to bring in a contingency, and we'd addressed other issues in the squad and spent big elsewhere. If he's to be the only signing, I'll tell you right now, I'd be very underwhelmed with that. But we'll see. I do rate Danny Ings. I do think he's a good player. And for the right price, I think he'd be a good signing if, for example, Jack Grealish was to be signed as well. But they're just my thoughts. Now, our final story of this transfer update comes in the form of a little update on Metinho, of course, the youngster from Brazil coming in from Fluminense. He's been granted a work permit, so that's good news. That's all signed and sealed and sorted. He's expected to travel to Europe pretty soon, along with Kayky as well. Metinho is going to sign for Troyes in France on a 5-year deal. He will be signing for Troyes for the CFG, not for Manchester City. Kayky, on the other hand, will be signing for Manchester City. So welcome both to the City group. Welcome Metinho to the City Football Group and Kayky to Manchester City. Do hope they both have a tremendous time whilst they are part of the City Football Group. Both the teenagers join from Brazil, from Fluminense, and I am wishing them all of the very best. So there we go, that has been the transfer update for today. We'll be back again tomorrow for another Manchester City transfer update. As the European Championships and the Copa America starts to come to an end, I am expecting over the next week or two for transfer stories to really start to gather pace. There's lots of little seeds being planted out there, but we're waiting for more concrete things to start to come through. And I do have a feeling serious things will start to come through within the next week or two with regards to Man City's movement in the transfer window. Let's not forget pre-season is literally just round the corner, so City will want to get the ball rolling pretty soon, you would think, and I will keep you up to date with that every single step of the way. Daily Manchester City transfer updates for everybody to enjoy. So do subscribe if you haven't already. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Aiming for 19k subscribers, less than 900 subs away. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Social media links there in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships, for any videos, or any general business enquiries. I am actively looking for a sponsor for these transfer updates. If that is something that interests you, then do let me know through my email. Also, don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video. Aiming for 300 likes once more, that is the like goal. And also, don't forget to leave your thoughts of what you made of these transfers in the comments below. Danny Ings, what's your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. Benjamin Mendy may be leaving. Again, let me know in the comments below. And on a last note, I have been, well, I have not, but Twitch have been in contact with me. They wanted me to go and produce some live streams over there discussing all things Manchester City and all things football. That's something that's going to be rolling out from August, the beginning of August, right in time for the start of the new football season coming into fruition. So I am going to be posting some videos, some live streams on Twitch. That's not going to affect any of my YouTube content, my daily Manchester City transfer updates, my live watch along with Manchester City games. They all stay on YouTube. I'm just going to be doing some additional content on Twitch. I've left a link on my Twitch if you want to go and follow me on there. That can be found in the description below as well. Go and show me some love on there. That would be much appreciated. Stay tuned, like I said, coming at the beginning of August. I'll see you guys again tomorrow for the next daily Manchester City transfer update. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. I've been JSGC. Peace. Ciao for now.